Meanwhile, let's get. Yo guys, what's up? Welcome along to a live stream here on the Chill Out Flight channel. It has been a while since we've had a stream due to, like I said in the Discord, if you saw it, life kicking my ass and account and all that kind of rubbishy stuff that I've had to do the last week or so. But that is all now done and dusted, and we can crack on in the latest update for the Fenix A320 flying from Naples in southern Italy down to Malta. Should be a nice little flight. Retro Air Malta livery, which is rather cool. We are on VATSIM. There's a plane up there, either landing or taking off. And yeah, completely cold and dark, and we got to go and check out the new update to Navigraph as well, which will be quite cool, because I've not even seen that. Gary, buddy, welcome on, mate. Happy Wednesday evening to you. Hope you're doing very, very well. So yeah, it should be a nice little flight. It's not obviously live time because it will be dark, but the sun is starting to set. It may be a nighttime arrival into Malta. It's not that far. It's about. Let's have a quick look at the flight plan. It is. Here it is. Where we are. Flight time 56 minutes, 338 miles to go. And like I said, we're flying from Naples down to Luqa in Malta. We need a block fuel just under 5.2 tons. And it should be a nice little flight. Cruising level, flight level 290 as well. So yeah, we'll go crack on. One thing I haven't done, I've forgotten to update the chatbot. The route command won't work yet. I need to go and sort that out. But the plane is completely cold and dark. There it is. We will go and crack on. And we can go and get it up and running as well. Let's go and we'll get a bit of sim sound on as well. Here we go. Let's go and set up this plane, and we'll head off to Malta. So batteries 1, battery 2, external power can come on, and we'll go arm the emergency lights. No smoking sign can come on. Crew supply, ground control. When it's ready, should come on, and IRSs can come to nav. Good stuff, that'll do for now. Snip down here. So latest update in the Fenix is the screens are not dark when you turn them on now, which is quite good. Very annoying having to turn those up. Let's go now. We'll go and import the flight plan into the EFB. Let's go and grab that. Off block time in 3 hours and 4. I don't think I have. 1900 Zulu. Well, that's about 15 minutes from now, isn't it? 1900 Zulu. Oh, because I changed the time, of course. What a numpty. But anyway, down here in Naples, what we got: very light winds, variable 2 knots, scattered at 5,000, 16 degrees, QNH 1021, and down into Malta, Cav OK, wind 3 knots, 17 degrees. 1021 as well, so it looks nice down in Malta. Alternate is going to be wherever that is. Broken 2,400, QNH 2000, 1021 as well. Winds 3 knots, but we're looking good for the departure and the arrival as well, which is nice. So I'll show you the route. This is the new Navigraph Charts. If you remember what they looked like before, this is the new one. Here they are. So it gives you a bit more. It's got a lot more information in these charts. I've not had a look at them properly. It's quite a little bit of a change compared to what we're used to. But yeah, 325 miles. We are IFR, and it also gives us the all of the charts pre-pinned as well, which is quite nice. Naples departures available. We haven't got a departure in, have we? Let's go and just unload that flight a second, and we'll go and add a new flight from sim brief. There it is. Import and open. It might give us a departure out. Yes, it has this time. There we go. So Naples, it reckons the runway to use will be 06, 2 knots, and a 1 knot headwind. And into Malta, runway 13. I think we're going to go in 31. Is their preferred arrival. We go and change that. Where's 31? Yeah, it's got a headwind of a tailwind of 3 knots. We'll use that one. I like runway 13's got a cracking arrival into it, so we'll have that as well. But yeah, this is definitely a bit of a change. There we are, Naples, southern bit of Italy, down over Palmero, and then out over the sea a little bit, in and around into 3-1 is going to be the plan. And it's got all of the waypoints and stuff here. Quite yeah, quite a bit of a difference to the charts. Cool. Anyway, let's we'll go and crack on with some fueling and loading, and we'll get GSX underway as well. Ground services. We'll open the doors. Let's go and crack on with this. So 152 planned passengers. We got just under 5.2 tons of fuel. We'll go and load that. It's going to take 8 minutes. And let's go and get GSX to do the doings, hopefully. We shouldn't need pushing back. I think the standard we're on... let's have ground.net, why not? We shouldn't need pushing back. Because I think we're on a... I think we're on a self-positioning stand, so we can just go straight out. And we'll head off that way. We should have a latest air rack. We do 30th of November. It's very good. And we're going... let's go and initialize the first flight of the day. For here, flight in it, and we'll go and grab that. Hopefully it should. There it is. Air Malta 2125 from Naples down to Malta, 56 minutes. We'll go and grab that. I don't think there's any ATC floating around this neck of the woods. Let's have a quick look. Just quickly. No, nothing. We are here. Just us departing. There is Malta. Nothing down there either. So we are AMC 2125. Cruise level is 290. And the temperature outside is 290. We don't want that. That's the wrong thing. Go away. 290. Let's have a look. It is minus 41. Minus 41, and the cost index will be 6. Very good. Let's go and grab the wind. Might be able to, if I look outside, hopefully, if GSX is doing what it should, we'll see some passengers getting themselves boarded, hopefully. We'll come back, look at that. Right, wind is in. Good. Right then, flight plan wise, let's have a look what we're going to do off out of here. Where's the route? And so, runway 06, the Della 7 Golf, to Della, Mike 742 to Palmero, Lima 12 to Golf Zulu Oscar, direct to Malta. Malta has no arrivals, so it'll be a self-vectored kind of arrival in a bit later on. Runway 06, Della 7 Golf.
Pilot's boarding starting.
7 Golf. It won't have any transitions. And into Malta, we're going to go in runway, like say, runway 31. And there'll be no star, but there is a via, which we need to go via Kekor, I believe, will be what we are going to do. Let's have a quick look. Malta charts. Runway 31. If you have a look on here, so there's no approaches. We'll come by it via Kekor into Sudox and then join the ILS that way in. Tivor's coming from the west. Kegor coming from the east will be our plan. And then from Sofar's coming from the south anyway. So yeah, Sudox and Kegor will be the transition. That can go in.
Crew boarding starting.
And that should hopefully loop us round if we go and put that in the plan. So there's 06 out, left hand turn. And if we pop through this now. There's Palmero, then out over the sea. And down to, there's Kegor. Sudox. We've got discontinuity from there. Let's go and clear that off. We'll insert that. So that should give us a nice little right-hand turn and join. There it is. There's a downwind leg. Would make that right turn in by Sudox and Sumo. As this Kegor, Sudox, Sukal, and then in for the ILS. Very nice. Good. So we're going to get a shot of that. Can go there. Constraints. Actually, we can't get that yet. ILS will go line in 1 minute. Borden's doing that stuff. What's GSX doing? Where are the passengers? There's a bus of some description. We're going to get any passengers coming off this, hopefully. Might do.
Your crew passenger bus is coming.
Crew's boarded. Passenger bus is coming. Very good. Right, so that is that done. QNH set 1021. IRSs are now aligned. We've got the constraints on. Let's look at that. We got a 210 restriction on that first departure out. So here we go with these new charts. So we're doing the Delar not below flight level 110 from is this alright for initial climb out for the charts 10-3 and 10-3 alpha. Let's go back to here then. Naples charts 10-3. We haven't got 10-3. Where's 10-3? 10-2. Well, that's useful. 10-3. RNAV 06 initial climb. There we go. This is the initial bit for this departure. Let's just grab that. So yeah, out of 06 to Vuno, then to left-hand turn, max 210 in that turn. That's for all the departures. Cipro 7 Golf. We're doing the Delar 7 Golf. Right round to Romeo November 601, max 210 above 3,000. Down to Gemma above 6,000. After that, it is then onto the departure out to Delar, not below flight level 110. So, any initial climb for us just plus 3,000, plus 6,000, and above 11,000. So we're going to stick in flight level 200 for now. Cruising at 290, so that'll work out alright. That'll go in. We might have some passengers. Here they come. See how well this works out. There they go. 159 passengers coming on for this flight. GSX is awesome when it actually works. So yeah, like I said, we don't need to be pushed back. I do not think. Because I think we can get off and down this way and out without any push. And if that's 06, then it's even easier to get out. Yeah, that's 06. So we'll take this intersection. What is that? That's no entry, so we'll go up this way. Straight on for 06. But yeah, there we are. GSX. Passengers getting on. Good. Let's go and finish our bits and bobs. In here. Do that. We're going to close the flight deck door. And we'll nip on the overhead. And we'll go and get the fuel pumps. APU bleed can come on. Seatbelt sign now. Come on, we are fully fueled. And that should be on, really. Not sure why ground control won't come on for some reason. However, doesn't make much difference. Then go down a smidge. Nice. Good. Wait for that to finish. Good. We can go and do our performance now. We are going to go off, like I said, 06. I don't think we can take in that intersection because that was a no entry. But yeah, 06 we can go via. Actually, we can go Bravo or Alpha. Makes no difference, I don't think. But our performance should be half decent, really. So we can go and do. Let's go and do this. Performance. Once we've done this, obviously, in it B. We've got 5.2 tons of fuel. Why is that? 5.19. Fair enough, that'll do. And then here we go. We got 58.2, 30.8. 58.2. There you go. 58 to... Why won't that clear disappear? There we go. 58 to... That was 30.2 as well, wasn't it? 30.8 even. 30.8. And then we got 5.2 tons of fuel. Alternate fuel, should we not be able to get into Malta, we need to have... Alternate is going to be 1 ton. And the alternate does take us to... alternate is going to go into Comiso. I'm not sure, I've never even heard of that before, but this is the where's that at? Let's have a look. So look, we've got a SID airport. It's got a 2,500 meter runway, so we should be able to get in there. No problem. Looks rather small, but that is our alternate airport. Should we require it, and we can't get into Malta. Right, good. So that is all set up. Init A is done. Init B is done. Just performance time, and we can we'll get cracking. Runway 06 is definitely dry. Optimal flap config. We'll load the final. We'll sync to the final load sheet. Get the weather. 16 degrees. Very nice. Winds variable at 2 knots. And we'll go intersection data. We said Alpha or Bravo. Should we go and take Bravo, I reckon? Saves any faffing around, doesn't it? Bravo is the first bit. Yeah, let's go and take Bravo. That should hopefully compute this. Still going to be flap 1. 300 meter takeoff shift. 33, 40, 40. And 66 degree flex. 300 meter takeoff shift. Flap 1. And we said it was going to be 33, 40 and 40. 133. 140. 140. Transition. It's got 8,000 feet in. Probably will be right. Yeah, 8,000 feet for the transition. I think that is pretty much probably us good to go. There's going to be no pushback. We're going to go straight out left, and then Bravo is the next right. Can't go down there, no entry. Next right just here will be Bravo for 06. Passengers are all on. Fueling we have finished with, so I'm going to go and restart GSX just to get rid of this. I'll get rid of them. Bye-bye. And yeah, so there's Alpha. This is Bravo, so it's going to be straight out left and first right and line up. But that is about all we need to discuss for that taxi out. Nothing else. There's no other planes anywhere near us, I do not believe. We're going to have one last quick check for any ATC. E-Taro, he's going down to Sharm El Sheikh. But yeah, literally just us coming out. Down over Palmero. And then into Malta in a little bit. But yeah, I think we'll just we're going to get ready to head off. Everything's good just there. That is auto bleeds are on. Let's just brighten that a smidge because it's a little bit dingy. Good. And the obviously thrust levers are idle. Flaps retracted. Speed flaps disarmed and retracted as well. Flight deck doors closed. Parking brakes on. Let's go to Malta. We'll go and start the engines. Engine 2. That is that. Actually, you know what we haven't done? That'll be one thing we haven't done. Actually, just cancel that a second. Will be APU. That'll be very, very useful. Very, very useful to have the APU up and running before we do any of that kind of rubbish. Have terrain on. I do believe there's some terrain knocking around here. Which way is it? Yeah, over there. We do. We'll double check this. The restrictions should be 210 in that first left turn, 210, then 250. Down to Gemma. Flight level 144 at Gemma. We have to be above 6,000 feet there. And then down by Della, we need to be above flight level 170, which we will be quite happily. Top of climb. And then flight time's 1 hour and 1 minute. We'll have the flight plan. We'll have the performance. There's that APU almost ready as well. There is APU avail. Engine number 2. Are you going to start engine or not? APU bleed. The bleed's on. Why are we not going anywhere? Let's have a look. Start valve not open. It is open. Do it again if you want. Are you going to be happy? Now it is. There we go. There's N2. Fuel flow. EGT. We should have a... engine to start. Very good. Hopefully that should sort that out. We should have an available engine number DOS. Really? I'll close those doors, surely. I have now, Dave. I get engine number 1. There goes N2. Come on, that can go on. TCAS can go to auto for now. 2,000. Fuel flow and EGT as well on engine number 1. How good does that look? If it is dark by the time we get to Malta, I will bring the time back because it is a super cool approach in, because it's, as we fly over the sea into Malta past the harbour there as well, it is well worth having the time up a little bit. The time up, the sun up, whatever it is when we get there. That VOR one. Engine number 1 is available. Let's go and get that off. And that is all good. Right, auto brake can come to max. We'll go ahead, we'll arm the spoilers. Flaps can come to 1. Like I said, we are 1 VAT sim. There's no ATC kicking around. Nothing down this way, is there? No, nothing at all. I reckon we are good to go. Right, where's my side stick? There it is. Let's head off. I will just make a VAT sim announcement, but I don't think we need to worry much about that. We're just going to taxi to holding point Bravo 4 runway 06. Why even what stand are we on? Might just be useful bit of information. Stand 4-3 via Romeo, which is what we're going to do. Naples. Ooh, why is that doing that? Definitely don't want to hear my voice. Why is it doing that? Why would it do that? It's never done that before in its existence. 2 seconds. Audio. Yeah, why is it doing that for? We'll try this one more time. I heard myself. I don't want to hear myself when I do this. Naples. I see the issue. I see the issue. Should be on 1228 anyway, shouldn't it? Look at that. There we go. Naples traffic, Air Malta 2125, taxiing runway 06 via Romeo, Holden Point, Bravo. Very good. Right. Let's click her off. Parking brakes off. Everything is tickety-boo. Take off config check. We can just do quickly. Which is all good. Right then, let's give it a bit of oomph. Let's get the hell out of here. Very good. I will turn the APU bleed off in a minute. I've just forgotten to do that. Yo, Air Dog buddy, welcome mate. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're well, buddy. This is payware scenery for Naples that I grabbed just early this afternoon. And we've also got Just Sim scenery down in Malta as well. Very nice bit of scenery when we get down there. I'm doing well, buddy. Yes, doing very well. Had a very, very busy week, hence the lack of streams. But everything is now kind of calmed down a little bit. So I can finally get back to doing a bit of flying, a bit of streaming. Right, so here's Bravo. Very long taxi out that was, wasn't it? Look at that. We'll just chuck that there a second. We're going to get rid of these bits and bobs up here. And these can come on. That can come on. That should be auto, which it is. We don't need the wing light on. Nav logo lights on. All good. You just picked up FS. Oh, is it nice, is it? Cool. Nothing else that way. Nothing coming on the approach that way. Don't think, was it? No. And Naples traffic, Air Malta 2125, line up runway 06. Here we go. A little bit complicated setup. I've not even tried it. I've got no idea. In fact, if I'm perfectly honest with you, Air Dog, I've got no idea what it is. Is that Flight Simulator First Officer? Is that what it is? I don't even know what FSFO is. This looks a little bit heavy on frames, this scenery, doesn't it? Jeez. Right, let's just chuck that there a second. I will chuck the music down. We'll increase the sim volume as we hear these CEO engines roar us out of Naples. But anyway, before we go, we have 133 blue, 140 magenta, climb nav, 1 FT2, flight level 200 blue, QNH 1021. Auto brake max, signs on, cabins ready, flaps are config 1+F, and ECAM memo is takeoff, no blue. Very good. Right, let's go to Malta. Oh, the frames are shocking. Right, let's go. Let's get 50% N1. Here it comes. Jack, welcome, buddy. Thank you for your follow on Twitch. Happy Wednesday to you, mate. There we go. Manflex 66 SRS. Auto thrust is armed in blue. There's 100 knots. There's V1. And rotate, up we go. That is a hell of a noise of those CEO engines. So cool. Look at that. Doosh, off we go. So cool. We'll hand fire this a little bit. Don't forget, we do have a 210 speed restriction at our first waypoint, but that's above our airspeed, so we'll retract the flaps on the way just before that. Let's leave a climb. Thrust climb, nav, and we got flight level 200 blue. Right, I'll just reduce that a little bit now. Very cool. Actually, that's all we need to do with that for now. We'll fly it around this left turn, then we'll go and stick the autopilot on. Look at that, though. This sim is just so good with the graphics. It is so good. There's that left-hand turn. Look around, powers my C on Volanta. Oh, Volanta air dog. Well done. I've not. I've forgotten to set Volanta up. There is Naples just down there. Look at that. So good. There's the airspeed. Flaps are back. Very nice feeling hand flying this tonight. Feels rather nice. I have changed the sensitivity settings on my side stick yesterday, I think it was, and it feels a hell of a lot better than what it did. It's nowhere near as twitchy as it was either. I think I had it a little bit too sensitive. Look at that bit of weather. We'll fly through that. Hopefully not. Nice. You're doing Charles de Gaulle to Bordeaux. Cool. I will go set up Volanta in a minute, air dog, and have a look. One thing I don't know why I always forget it, but I do. Very nice. Right, let's go and stick the autopilot on. There it is. Autopilot 1. Let's go and tidy up. We'll retract the flaps. They can come off. And we can have a little look around outside. So cool. Yeah, I think this is going to turn into a nighttime arrival into Malta, I think. I am going to bring the time back because it is so good to look at the arrival. Now that if we grab the chart, we'll see that departure now. We've flown. Where's that? Here it is. The initial climb out was here. There's that left-hand turn down to Romeo November 601, above 3,000 feet, max 210 knots, and then down to Gemma above 6,000 feet. And pull that. Standard and standard 3 times. And then we're just going and whack in 290 for the cruise. Go on there.